Today, what I want to do, outside of talking to you about things that affect our community and where we live and how we police it, I have the opportunity to present two acknowledgments, recognitions, and my appreciation. So if I can, I'd like to have Sheila McDowell come up, please, and stand with me. I also need Sheila again. So one of the things that I always stress a lot, time and time again, one of the biggest tools that police officers have is not here on my belt. Our tool is the community. Our tool is the cooperation that we have with the community. Our tool is that vigilance of our citizens, your eyes, your ears. And then what I always tell you is like a moniker of mine. If you see something, call the police. Just call the police. If you want to talk to the chief, call me after you call the police. So we're open 24 hours and even on the weekends and holidays. Call the police. So there was two incidents that happened that I think need to be brought to everybody's attention. In one instance, I was involved in that one more so than the other. We had an individual who had purchased a home and decided that in spite of our local laws and our ordinances, that they were just going to do it their way. They started rehabbing the house and no permits. So we were doing everything that we were supposed to do. But as we all know, the wheels of justice turn very slow, right? So the police were writing citations. We made an hourly watch on this residence, and then finally we were able to bring them to court. Well, here's the important part, and here's the recognition, and here's my appreciation. Sheila actually came to court and testified. And believe it or not, it was like a 3-hour trial. And they couldn't shake her. She stood there. She said exactly what happened, and she stood strong. And for that, I appreciate her. And we all give her a stand. Thank you very much. I was superficially involved in this case, but I think the older lady knows way more than me. But same thing holds true. It's my recognition, it's my appreciation. But I'm gonna let her tell the story.
Okay, well, actually, Miss Cannon knows the story a lot more, but I'm gonna reiterate the story. Miss Cannon came to the block club, and well, she had called me, and she came to the block club and she told us about how a school bus parked right on 163rd, and her daughter was looking out the window, and correct me if I'm wrong, if I get a little bit mixed up, and the bus driver got off the bus and decided he's gonna clean the bus and put all his stuff on the bus on the ground. And so Dee Dee saw it and ran out and told him, we're cleaning up our neighborhood. Either you're gonna do two things. You're gonna pick up all the stuff, put it back in that bus. I'm calling the bus company and I'm calling the police department. And he picked everything back up. So we need more residents to get involved. We're gonna constantly give out these awards. When I find out that residents are doing things in the second ward, we want to encourage you to do more. This is the town we all live in. So when you see something, say something. John Lewis, that's our state representative, that's what he said. So if you see it, say something. And we're going to reward you all because we live here. So today, Deidre Cannon, we want to thank you for helping to keep the city clean, because our Mayor Val, when he ran for election, he was cleaning up this town.
I want to make sure that I hand this one out. Because one thing for sure, everybody knows my passion about trying to get things cleaned up. So you definitely on my team. I really appreciate it. And she said it so well, it's people like Deidre that are making a difference, because some people now, they tell you the minute they'll see somebody throw something out, they'll tell them, no, you can't do that. You got to pick that up. Of course, you got to be careful so you don't get into a fight with them, but still, you want to tell them you can't do that. And so that's what we're doing, so we're grateful for what you're doing, and it just takes us to do that. Yes, so let me read it. Community Service Award in recognition of your outstanding service and support to the Second Ward neighborhood. Deidre Cannon presented Certificate of Appreciation, Coffee Day with the Alderwoman, February 29th, 2020, City of Markham, Roger A. Powell, and Alderwoman Wanda Jean McDowell. So again, this is what we're really trying to continue to inject into the community, is just what we talked about just in a short time this morning, and we want to continue that. We want to continue to have these conversations. And I hope some of you all wrote some questions down. I have to leave for a funeral, but if you have any questions of me, I can take a couple, and then if not, give them to your old lady for sure. This is her meeting in her ward, and let me tell you, she gives me a homework assignment. So everything that you tell her, she brings it to City Hall, and she lays it out there. It's like, Mayor, I need to get this done. And cleaning up is part of it for sure. She tells me that all the time. But we have to really say that, you said at council meeting, that dumping and things like that, it's really down.
Yes,
all that stuff is really, it's going by the wayside because of all of us and what we're doing. So really grateful. You know, we did have someone come in. I told him I was going to acknowledge him, but the fire chief, former fire chief is here, Ron Moulton. So give a wave. So it seems like all the firemen came to Victor Garrett, acknowledge him, stand up. It looks like we could just have us fire brigade here today. So it's really good that people come back home and they served and they given, and we acknowledge them as well. So really glad. So with that, all right. Okay, so the first question is, when will the alleyways be taken care of? I can tell you that we're really kind of taking some of those by specific calls, because we're still addressing houses. That's been kind of some of what we're doing, the streets and the houses, and we have gotten to the inner city now. Meaning, you know how we're doing 159, 167, we go down 163, cleaning up, that kind of thing. So if you have a specific alleyway behind you or something that you want to address, give that to all the ladies down today. And she can write that specific address down. We'll get behind you. We'll get behind your house, and we'll get that cleaned up. The next question is, there are old cars, bikes, tires piled up, backyard faces my backyard. This is over 157th Street. Let's see. We've made some progress over there, but since I have the address, I'm not sure who exactly is from 2319. You don't have to let me know. I got the address, that's good enough. But we'll address it directly come Monday to start getting, especially if it's a vacant. If it's not, then we're gonna write whoever lives at the house a ticket. Okay, so whoever lives there, if they got all this junk and this garbage over there, we're in some transition with building department, just so you know, that we're making some transitions to get some more people in that can get out here and enforce code. Another meeting I really would like to explain. I intend to have some town hall meetings a little later where the whole city can come out, and I want to explain some philosophy. And that's not no complicated word. What I'm talking about is how we change the way people think about how they live here. And then we also tell some people they can't live here. You okay with that? Yeah, you know, some people can't live here. That's okay to say that. We can say that. Especially the ones that don't want to clean up. They can, it's okay, it's all right, they don't have to stay. We're not being offensive. No, they definitely can go. We'll put them on a bus. Yeah. So, okay, the next one, who's responsible for lawns being maintained on vacant. We're taking care, so the concern was, the question was, who's responsible for lawns being maintained and property on vacant homes? The city's taking care of it, so if we didn't get over there to one of these houses, please let us know. I know that Alder-Lady McDowell, she, for the most part, she makes a list of all the homes in her ward, and she works that out with myself and the building department to make sure that we're getting to these houses on a regular basis. So if we're not getting there, you gotta just tell us. That's what we're there for. Call us and tell us, and we'll get on it. Okay, here's a question about snow plowing. It looks like I better leave my glasses on.
Snow plowing.
Snow plowing, grass cut, edges trim, clean up. Okay, so I've heard this before to where we get some complaints about the snow plowing. I'm not sure specific. This could be, maybe it's the snow plow service that some of you get. It could be that. I haven't had any street complaints too much. The streets have been okay, but I think we get the complaints of what happens to you individually with the service. Typically, if we get that complaint, Ms. Lisa Thomas, she is over that program. You let her know. She gets with those vendors, and we tell them we got zero tolerance for all that. We'll get rid of it. We might get one strike, and we just kind of move you to we take some of your assignments for sure, but we'll get rid of it. So if they're not going to serve us for what we're paying, you all are paying, our tax dollars are paying, then we'll get rid of it. That's just how it works. And if you're not, and you do know my policy at City Hall, right? If you ain't working, you ain't staying. That's how it works. That's what you pay for, right? Okay, it's fair. It sounds fair to me. Okay, so I think I got those questions. We have some others. Did I answer most of that for you all?